Hello, my name's Heath Kath. I'm a team lead solutions engineer for GoAnywhere Managed File Transfer here at Fortra. Today, I'm excited to explain how quick you can actually install the GoAnywhere MFT solution where you need to. The installation process, starting from the downloading, installing the software, and applying the authorization key, normally takes less than 10 minutes. There are no complex dependencies, no third-party solutions required. Nothing for them to install, right? It includes a built-in Derby database, which helps expedite this installation process and testing. No additional software needed. The users only need a browser. The installation of GoAnywhere can be performed by you, or if you prefer, you can actually work with one of our specialists. Let's walk through that process. I brought up the GoAnywhere installation guide as a reference. I'll kind of walk you through here today. This guide will walk you through the installation process, or if you prefer, as a reminder, you could also possibly work with one of our SEs or a professional service rep. GoAnywhere MFT is a browser-based solution. Nothing that needs to be installed in the user's workstations. And again, having that built-in Derby database, it makes the installation really quick and simple, as I mentioned earlier. GoAnywhere provides a centralized GUI, many options for managing file transfers, workflows, users, and security settings, as well as for reducing the need for manual scripting and command line administration. As I scroll down here just a little bit, runs on most platforms, including the Windows, Linux, a VMware, a Unix, an IBM. As I mentioned, it's browser-based for both the administration and then for the end user if needed or for allowed. This documentation also includes some pre-installation notes, different things you may want to take a look at from the ports, the default ports. Of course, these can be modified. As for the browser capability, we support the more modern internet browsers for HTML5. If I jump down to Windows, I'll kind of focus on that here today. We support a lot of different versions of Windows, from Windows 10 all the way up to Server 2025. Talks about your disk space and memory. Just my little tip, I'd recommend at least doubling it right away just to get you going. And then we'll actually walk you through the actual steps. The very first thing is that you need to get the software. So you'll have to navigate to our website. You can set up a free account, and once this account is approved, you will be able to log in. So once you're signed in, you will then have options where you can actually install. Maybe you want to install it on our SaaS deployment, or self-hosted where you install wherever you need to. Select the MFT product, select the operating system of which you want to install it on from the IBM, Linux, Windows, and so forth. I'm going to continue walking through the window process here today. We include documentation. Here's the installation manual right there. You can download the PDF, as well as other guides to help you out. The installation right here on top. For Windows, it's a quick executable you can download. It's a decent size, so this may take a few minutes to come down. You simply click on it, and that'll come down. Now that I have it downloaded, I simply have to just do a right click, run it as administrator, and this will just walk me through that wizard to install it. A step-by-step flow, pretty straightforward. And like I said, you're just gonna walk right through it, step by step. Agree to the license. I already have it installed on my laptop, so I'm gonna quickly throw it out there in a different folder. Here are those ports as well. You can modify them, change them as needed, and then click on next. And once all the ports are accepted, if you had any ports that are already in use, it would tell you. But here now we're actually installing it. All right, so now we got the service. Give it a, the name, the default's probably fine for you guys. Again, this is another copy of my laptop, so I'm going to change this here. Just call it test. Start the service now, and this should start up going in the back end here for you automatically. Key thing is to make sure you have the right permissions. All right, so at this point, take note of the URL and I'm going to launch the browser. So here's connecting up. Again, this is based on using my customized port. Otherwise, you'd just be 8001. I'm going to get a license. This connects me to the customer portal. Going to grab one of the evaluations I have set up or available for me. Once you click on it, it allows me to come back and create an admin account. And just like that, I have GoAnywhere installed. I'm logged in. And now at this point, I can start setting up those workflows, set up web users, start the services side, whatever you need to do here to start testing it out. A quick recap of today's GoAnywhere installation. You can step through a simple to use wizard that allows you to install GoAnywhere typically less than 10 minutes. The software includes a built-in database, plus the software includes supporting both the client and server side of file transfers. You can deploy GoAnywhere where needed, and then once activated, your admin will be able to log in and start administrating the software and your file transfers. The users will be able to access it just through a browser, and to mention, upgrades also just take minutes. Thanks for your time.